This is the video for Brett's Capstone project. He has worked really hard for nearly 2 years to get to this point. The following is a brief overview of the Capstone project he has put together as a culmination of the master's program for Regis University. He decided to use a variety of tools to put this video together as a showcase of his ability to use new products in innovative ways. Some of the tools he will use for this video are new to him. It will be the first time he has used them, highlighting his flexibility with the wide array of new digital tools that appear almost daily. So sit back and enjoy the show.
So for this first course, my senior educational advisor Brett has chosen to include in his capstone his planning tool. This tool is a wikispace, which would help to define his role in the cohort. Brett would come to be called the Wiki Master. While he personally did not see as how he was deserving of such a prestigious title, he accepted it with all the dignity it deserved. While this wiki in and of itself would prove to be less useful than intended, the idea of using wikis for the courses would prove to be a common theme.
The next course is the Instructional Design course.
Which artifact did Brett select for this course?
Brett selected the Needs Assessment as his artifact.
How did he get it into this video?
He looked for a new tool for screen capture, found one, and here is the result.
So which course is next for this capstone video?
The next course for this video is 614. The course title was Integrating Technology into the Curriculum.
Wonderful. Which artifacts did Brett select for this course?
For this course, Brett selected 2 lesson plans he put together during this course demonstrating technology integration.
Very good. Thank you for sharing this with us.
You are very welcome.
Is that EDTC 616 that I see coming up?
I think it is.
I wonder what Brett decided to include in his capstone for this class.
It looks like he put in the website.
You mean the one called Needles in the Haystack?
That's the one. He built it to have a place to keep cool web tools on.
So Governor, I mean Mrs. Palin, what if anything can you tell me about this next section?
Well, you betcha I can. This course is... Wait a minute. I know this one. Is this one of those gotcha questions?
No, I just asked you what you could tell me about EDTC 605. The course is titled Multimedia. Does that ring a bell?
Well, now I don't even have a graduate degree, so you are gonna have to tell me about these things.
Certainly, Mrs. Palin. For this course, Brett has selected the presentation he built for the final project. He used the relatively new tool called the Prezi.
Wow, that sounds far too complicated for me.
It is really not, even you could put one together.
Well, I just don't know about that. I would probably give up halfway through it.
I just bet you would.
Neil Armstrong here, coming to you from the moon. I have had a chance to speak to Brett about his selection for this next course, EDTC 606, titled Multimedia 2. For this course, Brett has chosen to include the page on the wiki that has all of his projects.
This will be our 500th debate. So the first question is this. What is the next course for this capstone video?
Firstly, I would like to say that while this course, EDTC 601, might have been good for Massachusetts while I was governor, I am now opposed to it, I think. Or maybe I am for it.
Well, I have 46 foster children who have taken this course, and they agree with Brett that his selection of the Prison virtual reality was the right choice, I mean right to life.
Even though I have no real chance of getting the nomination, I must say that I also agree with Brett's selection of the video and online learning.
I don't even know why I'm here. I already dropped out of the race.
Thank you all for your participation. See you for debate number 501.
Welcome to the evening news. Tonight's top story is that we have our Vice President, Joe Biden, here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Now what can you tell us about this last section of the capstone video?
Well, for the EDTC 604 course, Brett has chosen to include the web page he made using a new site, Video.lt.
Really? And what makes this so different from other pages?
Glad you asked. The page is a parody of a Fox News page. It looks like the original, but the titles and subtitles have been changed, as well as one of the pictures.
Very funny. How could this be used?
Great question. If one wanted to teach about scrutinizing sources, they could use this as a way to show how easy it is to publish something that looks legitimate, but is not.
I see. Well, thank you, Mr. Vice President, for sharing some insight with us. We now take you to the rest of the capstone video.